business communities. Good morning from Ghana. And business must be one of the happiest people to be here this morning. Good morning from Ghana, for a very simple reason. And since the discussions, the deliberations and negotiations under the CFTA started, some of us right from the word go believed that we could not wait for every country to be ready before we implement the AFCFTA. That we could not wait for every and we held on to that belief. The last person that I spoke with was with His Excellency President Paul Kagame in June during the show. And I mentioned to him that, Your Excellency, with the political will and your support, can we come together, those countries that are ready for the CFTA to take off? And he told me, I think you are right. So I wasn't so surprised. A few weeks after that conversation, and I told me, I heard that this important significant step was being launched in Accra. And I want Your Excellency, through you, to thank the Secretary General and the entire Secretariat of the CFTA for the wonderful job that they have done. It is the most significant step as far as the success of the African Continental Free Trade is concerned. And I'm very grateful for that. Between Ghana and Kenya, I think our relations date back to our first president, President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and President Jomo Kenyatta. They worked so well together, and since then our relations have evolved. But it is important for us to underscore the point that excellent political relations is not enough. It must be translated to affect the economic dimension of our relations. So what we are witnessing today is exactly what we expect, that the political impetus should lead us to an economic improvement. I wouldn't want to say so much, but Excellency, I don't think we need that much support from elsewhere to ensure the success and effective implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area. We need two things: demonstrable political will and commitment. Once we can get these two from across the continent, nobody can stop Africans from realizing the full benefits and the potential of the CFTA. Ghana continues to work closely with Kenya, and we are expecting a state visit. We nearly had it last April, and then the unfortunate demise of his former president truncated that visit. So I want to use this channel to humbly request Your Excellency to consider resurrecting that discussion for a state visit to Ghana, for us to continue to consolidate the external relations excellently between Ghana and Kenya. I want to thank you all for coming and for joining Ghana and Kenya experiencing this particular event. I thank you, Mr. Excellency. Thank you. Ghana and Kenya experiencing this particular event. I thank you, Mr. Excellency. Thank you.
Your Excellency, sir, it is now my honor and privilege to invite Madam Betty Maina to take over the program. Your Excellency, sir, it is now my honor and privilege to invite Madam Betty Maina to take over the program. Your Excellency, sir, it is now my honor and privilege to invite Madam Betty Maina to take over.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Cabinet Secretary Designate, the Honorable Moses Kuria. I've seen my Senator here, Senator for Kericho, Secretary General, and everybody else who is present here, and especially the team from KTDA. We are really honored, Your Excellency, that you found time to come and witness this occasion and demonstrate the importance of trade and the importance of smallholders in our country. We are very, very honored. I know you've been very busy, but this is a real milestone. As has been mentioned, this is really part and parcel of our trade within Africa, and the Secretary General has outlined the vision that you as our leaders have, and it is for us to implement. I just want to confirm to you, Your Excellency, that Kenya has taken its place very seriously in these negotiations, and we've been some of the fast movers. So what you're witnessing today is a demonstration of that energy. This pilot initiative of guided trade under the CFTA has been preceded by preparations in our country. I want to confirm that our trade facilitation agencies, the Revenue Authority, the Bureau of Standards, and all related have aligned themselves and have prepared the necessary documentation to support. But this is being supported directly also by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and I expect that our ambassador will be on the other side to facilitate, to make sure, because this is something new for us, so sometimes our people might not have taken that amount of time to align. But the governments who are taking this initiative have decided that we will make sure this works, and more will be coming and joining on board. As we've briefed you before, in Mauritius, in Cameroon, in Egypt, of products that we will be piloting under this initiative. And my colleague, who is taking over from this role, will have the responsibility of supplying you with a report on what is being done. I really want to thank you. I know it's, I'd have liked to invite my colleague to just wave, but I'm aware of the processes that we must go through. And with that, Your Excellency, it is my humble duty to invite you to address this gathering. Asante sana. I really want to thank you. I know it's, I'd have liked to invite my colleague to just wave, but I'm aware of the processes that we must go through. And with that, Your Excellency, it is my humble duty to invite you to address.
Thank you very much, Betty, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's take our seats. Asanteni sana. First, it gives me great pleasure to be here this morning. As has been said ably by the Secretary General of Africa, Continental Free Trade Area, this event today marks the first step in a journey that will liberate our continent from export of raw material to the rest of the world to export of processed, manufactured products, not just to our continent, but to the rest of the world. This is a very significant step. And when we began the journey to consolidate the market in Africa and provide the infrastructure using the FTA statute export of process, it looked like it was a dream. Today, we are living that dream as reality. This first step is historic in the sense that we now can harvest and provide the returns of the huge market, the 1 billion people market in our continent. The infrastructure provided by the Africa Continental Free Trade Area of making it easier for us to overcome all barriers to trade and all barriers to doing business with ourselves in this continent is a very significant step in making Africa overcome its challenges of investment and its challenges of trade. I am very happy that it is the farmers who have made Africa overcome its challenges of investment. And I'm saying it is the ordinary farmers. You've heard that KTDA is a consolidation of 650,000 farmers, most of them on under 1 acre of production of tea. And it's amazing how ordinary people, a farmer on 1 acre, can make Africa Continental Free Trade Area a reality. That is the power of unity. That's the power of consolidation. That is the power of aggregation. And that's the power of working together. So I look forward to many, many more steps in our journey to ensuring that we grow the intra-trade in our continent from percent to where other continents are, upwards of 50%. I know that it will require, as has been said here, it will require a lot of building of confidence between our business people, our entrepreneurs, and our investors. But I stand here as one of the policymakers that we undertake that we will do our bit as policymakers to make this a reality. So, Mr. Secretary General, you have Kenya on board. Kenya believed in the Africa Continental Free Trade Area from the beginning. I think there is normally a debate as to which country signed and ratified the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. I think the action of today that Kenya has taken the first step confirmed that Kenya indeed was the first country to ratify the instruments of ratification. Because we believe from the beginning that this is the way to liberate our continent from underdevelopment. There is normally a debate as to which country. We will continue to work with all partners in our continent. I want to take this occasion, Mr. Secretary General, to ask our brothers and sisters in this continent has taken the first step. That it was the first country. Our interest is the instruments that we actualize the benefits that come with the infrastructure that is being built by the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, so that our continent can take its rightful place as a mover in the economy of the world. Africa today only contributes 3% of trade in the whole world. It is time that we occupy our rightful place. And I believe that Africa Continental Free Trade Area gives us the platform to be able to actualize our dream of taking Africa to this rightful place in matters investment and in matters business in the economy of the world. Africa today only contributes 3%. I am acutely aware that majority of the farmers, whether it's tea or coffee, many of them are small-scale farmers. And small-scale farmers have done their best to put our country in the map. They are the pride of our exports. They contribute 90% of all the tea we export. Farmers on 1 acre, half an acre. Many of them are small scale. And this year, we earned 1.1 billion shillings. 1.1 billion dollars. Sorry, 1.1 billion dollars from the export of tea. 90% of all the tea. That is significant. That is what consolidation does. That is why I have intentionally set up 2 ministries, one for trade, investment, and industry, and another one for cooperative and SME development. That gives us 80% of our jobs and drives our economy. And that is why our GDP significantly. I look forward to working with the whole array of sector players in this space, and specifically working with our farmers to begin with. Our very first intervention gives us 80% of our jobs and drives our economy. And that is why our GDP significantly. I look forward to working with the whole